What's up, fuckers, and welcome to another episode of Past Video Reflections. So for those who have been subscribed to my channel for a long period of time, and for those who are just visiting, this is one of my older videos from 2020 that I've made about XXXTentacion. Here I really wanted to talk about because I didn't even really know what the hell I was doing when making this video. I was more or less making this video as an annual thing, and the rest of it is just regurgitated stuff from my first video. Also, if you notice the background, I'm back in Pennsylvania, so a lot of these houses look like this.
Hey there, fans. I think you know why I'm doing this video.
Yeah, 3-second pause while I was looking over my shoulder was a good indicator that I already ran out of words to say.
Today is the second memorial
Could have sounded less conspicuous by saying second year instead of second memorial.
of XXXTentacion's death. So it's been 2 years since he passed. It sucks that he's gone. Sucks.
Yeah, me making this an annual thing was a compensation for not being able to make a video right on the same day or even the year that XXXTentacion has passed. I will explain why, just not in this video, because I feel like it's going to uncover a lot of things that I was planning on explaining in a specific video on a specific day that I plan to release it.
Now, I've been a fan of him for many years.
Yes, you said that in your first video.
As I said in my first video that I made back a year ago, listen to a lot of his songs. So yeah, just wanted to say, just on Fred.
No reason to say his full name unless you're trying to make it personal.
I appreciate your music. I appreciate how far you came alive. I appreciate that you died for all of us, for the better.
Alright, this was the reason why I decided to review this video, because that line sounds so corny. Not to mention it still doesn't make any fucking sense. I guess I wasn't really too worried about making sense back then. I was more worried about getting videos out, so I didn't put too much thought into what I was actually saying. Which is why some of my older videos are weird. I'll admit that. But I'll be honest, my older videos not making too much sense isn't what really bothers me, apart from my more recent videos. Most of my older videos from back then took place during one of my worst time periods in my life, which I can add was probably why I talked a certain way and I sounded a certain way, and that was because I was mostly self-conscious about literally everything about me. And it's actually kind of hard watching them again. In fact, I can hear it right now. I kind of talk weird. A lot of people tell me that I don't talk proper, or I always mumble when I talk, or they can't hear me and they're all pissed off about it. Which I can add is another thing that was very common when I was younger. People always getting pissed off at me for the most elementary problems. And sadly, I oblige. But I should probably just save that for the video that I am going to make. So right now, we're just going to get back to this one.
I appreciate that.
Alright, I know I just said that talking to the camera wasn't the only thing that I was petrified by, but nope, it turns out that I was wrong. I would always do this push this stupid glasses up my nose bridge with my hand maneuver when I was nervous, especially around the age of 14. And that bit of nervousness came from not having anything to say during my video. More or less just getting the video out just because.
I'm gonna continue his legacy.
And when I said that, I didn't think of what would actually happen.
Although it may not be like his music, I'm gonna try my hardest best.
Like I've said in probably 1,000 videos already, yes, I did want to rap like XXXTentacion. Here's the issue though, and this is coming from years of procrastination. I am now currently almost 21 years old. This guy was like 15 when he started building up his career as a rapper. Something that I should have done when I was 15 years old. Especially because of the bullshit that I had to put up with at 14 years old.
To do a lot of rapping. If you look on my channel, if you look at my name, that's what it's based on.
And I had a perfect window of opportunity with that name too.
And I think I said that in my previous video.
Look at that huge fucking underbite, nigga.
So yeah, this is the second memorial. This is the second memorial of XXXTentacion's death. I just wanted to put this video up so you can all remember the times when X got shot and murdered.
I haven't watched any of my other videos talking about XXXTentacion's death besides my first one, but I'm probably just gonna say that this is probably the worst one yet.
So yeah. It's really sucks. Really sucks he's dead. Yeah, anyway, if you wonder what the background is, I'm back in PA. And a bunch of people are just watching me. I don't know. I honestly do not know why they're watching.
Hey look guys, Dominic's back in Pennsylvania with a bunch of white people stalking him like they've never seen a
So yeah, just wanted to put it out there. For all you fans that are watching this, and some of Jessa Onfrey's fans who are watching this video, I thank you with all my heart that we continue to carry on his legacy.
You know, that speech right there reminds me of a scene in the movies where a person is like, that we continue to show our appreciation for our products. I don't know. It's just so fucking corny as hell.
So, yeah. I ain't got that much to say. I wasn't originally gonna make this video, but I just had to. Because I wanted to show my appreciation to XXXTentacion's albums that he made during the years.
You know, it gets bad when even this video that I'm reviewing states that I don't have anything more to say.
That's why I'm putting this video up on YouTube. So yeah. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna be making videos as much anymore because the quality isn't that good, and I'm still deciding on what kinds of videos I should do.
Yeah, if I told you the type of electronics that I've had back in that time, you think that I regressed to pre-ambulatory stage. And do you know what the fun fact is? I actually did. Back then, like before that year, I had an iPad Air 2 and a Samsung. Now, at that time, I only had a Lenovo Yoga tablet and a shitty-ass Cricket wireless phone.
But yeah, just putting it out there for all you fans who miss XXXTentacion. It really sucks.
Yeah, even back then, you could tell that I had no energy.
But yeah. So there you have it. XXXTentacion's memorial. Remember that. Alright. Peace.
And goodbye to you too, you fucker. Alright, so what do I think about this video? I think it's cringeworthy, but I still like having it around. It might just be because I'm going through a lot of bullshit currently, and I might have actually been better off back then. Even though back then it was actually 10 times worse, but I actually stood up for myself back then. Except when it was the absolute worst of my life, then I couldn't do shit. Now it's just I don't even stand up for myself when people get an attitude with me or even just flat out disrespect me, and I feel like it's just because I've been beaten down over the years. And I'm gonna say this right now, it's really just a matter of time before something happens if things get bad enough to where it might actually top 2019. And you know what the worst decision was made? Having my Instagram account get deleted for no fucking reason whatsoever. So yep, one avenue of who I used to be is now deleted out of existence and I can never get it back. And I almost lost my YouTube channel twice. Having these videos around helps because when I go through bullshit, now I like to look at my old videos to see how I used to be and think of how I used to act in situations like this. Even though I didn't really stand up for myself much, I was a lot more expressive back then than I am now. So yeah, as you can imagine, these older videos of myself hold near and dear to me. So yeah, that's all I really have to say. It's really cringeworthy to watch, but it's a really nice way of getting to look back at who you used to be as a person. And you don't want to lose that person, ever. Also, this is off topic, but this is just 6 days after I was done talking to Slim Girl because she just left for no fucking reason and just stopped texting my phone. So yeah, I actually was dating someone back in 2020. Surprised to hear that shit come out of my mouth. Although the hair kinda ain't bad, this is probably the nicest haircut I've ever had in my life.